So we've had crowd noise at the home stadium bothered him.
I forgot. And by the way, I forgot about who. Did you bring that up, or did Kyle just bring that up?
No, okay. Jamie reminded me about that.
Totally forgot. It was too loud at home.
I can't do anything Josh Allen can do.
Bad one.
That one wasn't great.
Kent couldn't see Waddle. Couldn't see over the guys in front of him.
Couldn't see. That was a good one.
Was that a combine? I think what he meant was a combination of the offensive and defensive line.
Yeah.
Put a big wall around, next door. Your neighbor's got an 8-foot fence, so you can't see.
There's been some good ones. So we'll do that. We'll do that at the end of the season. All right. We'll put together like his greatest.
Threw his teammates under the bus, not showing up to players only.
Yeah, and he didn't even realize that. He had to be like, I think Ann had to say, hey, that's not good. People can take that the wrong way.
So we'll do that as his send-off at the end of the season.
There's no send-off. So I'm going to say
he's
something.
Getting benched, by the way. I'm going to tell you that I think, believe you, I think he's getting benched, Joe.
Okay.
I know you don't think
you want to make a bet on that?
Sure.
All right.
Well, you already owe us lunch at Bo's.
Well,
so I'll buy dessert.
You don't have to buy
You're a dessert guy.
I'm not a dessert guy. I'm trying to stay away. I do love dessert. I love everything. Hell, I'm hungry all the time.
I think
I will make you a bet. We'll figure something.
Mm-hmm.
That he'll finish out and play all three of these games. And short of getting hurt, obviously, or a blowout, one way or the other, and somebody gets in the fourth quarter, he's going to play.
Well, in fairness to him, he's done a great job staying healthy. I mean, that happens when you're running the other way when their pass rush is coming or if you slide short of the
first.
stick.
No, Well, he got that message, didn't he? When they told him we need you healthy, that Chris Greer said we talked to him and explained that this team needs you to stay healthy. Well, he's staying healthy.
But let's just be honest. You're like, what are you doing if you're not checking to see if these other guys can play?
I think Mike sees him every day and has got a pretty good idea.
Well, maybe he doesn't, though, because I watched Tua play last night, and I don't see how it is possible that he gives you the best chance to win anymore. Not that it matters. And you'd probably be better served losing these games, if anything.
Let me ask you, does it seem to you, this is just me, does it seem like he has confidence in Zach Wilson, who's a backup? Who, by the way, watching him throw in warm-ups last night, I mean.
Is it that bad?
No, listen, I'm paying him a compliment. He was zipping it, man, last night. He can't. By the way, he comes out. Tua doesn't come out early and throw.
Mm-hmm.
So
so good.
So the guys, the 2 and 3 are out there throwing the guys, warming up, running their routes early in warm-ups. Man, he can throw it, but something just tells me, thanks for your service, and I don't see Zach Wilson back here.
Okay, that's fine. But what about the rookie? Why don't you at least see if he can play to some extent?
Did you see him against?
I know, but that's
Cleveland?
like such a small sample size, man. Like, let him at least get his feet wet. Let him know going into the game, hey, you're going to be the starter.
By the way,
take the reps with the starters in practice.
I don't disagree, but so there's a whole bunch of this. You got to play the best guys, so you don't want to lose the other guys and that have watched everybody and they think Tua's. I don't know how the whole team feels about Tua. He's always talking about these team meetings and all this stuff. And I'm like, bro, you need to start playing better. You can't be one of the leaders of this team if you don't start doing it yourself or standing up in front of that leadership group and going, hey, guys, let me start with me. I just want to let you know I'm watching you, Jordan Brooks, like knocking guys out and getting after it. And Zach Sealer, I see you guys all playing your ass off. And, hey, Devon Achane, you're running, breaking tackles. I realize – Aaron Brewer, you're just playing your ass off. I just want to let you know in this group, I need to pick it up. Instead of this, hey, what happened to our passion when we were kids? And, bro, I want to see some of yours. And I'm sick of hearing we from you. I want to hear I need to play better. I really think, by the way he was talking, he didn't think he had a problem last night. I think he forgot his offense had 5 first downs and he threw for 60 yards through 3 quarters. I think he forgot about that. I think he forgot he was minus 20 yards, and they were minus 20 yards because of him in that third quarter.
It took a little time here, Joe, but here you go, man. 786 says, it is incompetent to completely blame Tua for this loss. The defense was atrocious.
He's right. Some of it's
right. Yeah, I mean, they did. The defense got slaughtered in the first half. They gave up the game, no question.
No, not the first half, but
Oh,
It
okay.
was 7-3. They scored right
Okay.
before the
Right.
half and going in the
Gotcha.
second half.
Gotcha.
But I got to tell you,
I mean, at what point does the defense realize
and I told
the
you,
offense ain't scoring? Like, stop blaming the defense, man. They gave up a touchdown on the last drive. Like, they almost shut them out in the first half. Stop blaming the defense. You got to score more points than the other team. That's how it works. Come on. What do you think you would win? 3-0?
was 28-3 with 12 minutes left.
I don't know, man. I just find it lazy to blame the defense. Like, at some point, again, like, the offense has to do something. Or it's just, what do they call that, complimentary football?
You know what I'm getting, it's starting to really, I'm absolutely amazed that we still have Tua people going, and occasionally somebody will hit me after the game with their kids and their Tua jerseys going, well, this shit, and I go, like, calm down.
561 said it's tough to beat both the Steelers and the refs. That's a new one. I haven't seen that yet.
I'm trying to think of the calls last night. There weren't a lot.
Who cares?
I don't think there were a lot of penalties last night. The Jordan Brooks one.
No idea.
Omar thought Jordan Brooks was a good call. Like,
it was a good call.
Well, I don't.
Troy Aikman can lose his mind all he wants. They have an emphasis on do not stand over the guy and look down on him. It's like really simple. And that's exactly what he did. If you don't like the rule, you don't like the rule. But that is the rule.
What other penalties?
That's the rule.
I love Jordan Brooks.
Yeah.
Jordan Brooks could run my kid over, and I go, it's okay. And I said, my son, are you okay? But, man, how do you not like? We've been whining about people playing the way Jordan Brooks plays.
Yes, and again, this is not a debate.
I mean, not about that, but complain about we're not physical enough. And Jordan Brooks is like, Jordan Brooks, you're on top of my please come back and play for us list.
It's not a debate on whether you like or dislike the rule. He stood over the guy and looked down on him and did that, and they call that.
So can I just tell you this?
Said on the broadcast, there's an emphasis on it.
I don't think there weren't a lot of calls last night.
No, man. But again, people see the games however they want to see them. So somebody took away from that game that the officials had anything to do with that.
Yeah, the officials, you can't.
Absolutely nothing to do with it.
No, that game, I think a lot of things when I'm up there in the booth, I did not go, man, this thing's getting really lopsided. We got 15 penalties and they have one. I haven't even looked.
Guy says the offense couldn't get on the field. They couldn't stay on the field either. Rodgers was slicing us up, and we couldn't get the offense.
By the way, can you see what happens when a guy can actually run this whole offense? How about we got 12 guys, and he noticed we had 12, and we got 2 guys running off, and he goes, the second guy, gotcha, snaps the ball, Bigger still on the field, bam. 5-yard penalty, first down. It was a 3rd and 3. Aaron Rodgers, yeah.
But like the guy,
really good.
You could tell from the first interception that this was going to be a disaster. That little wobbler he throws, no zip on his passes. No, it was just.
By the way, the penalties last night, the Dolphins had 6 for. I didn't realize they had 6, and
doesn't matter,
Steelers had 4.
Does it matter?
No.
Yeah, the refs cost him the game. That's why they lost. That's why they got blown out.
We had 3 points with 12 minutes left in the game. And if you didn't notice that they softened up their coverage.
Oh, you don't say.
I don't know if you noticed how open those guys were in those flats. Now, listen, we turned a couple of them into 20-yard plays, but they just weren't going to give up. They were not, well, you can do whatever you want underneath, but you go too deep, we're going to pick you off. So make sure you throw it underneath, and we've got 3 scores to play with. We don't think you have enough time. And by the way, since you're huddling up, we know you don't have enough time.
What a loser mentality that team has.
They won 4 straight. Boy, then everybody.
But that's the problem, man. And I tried to tell you this during that win streak, and you didn't want to listen.
Oh, don't all of a sudden act like you're. They got.
But they were beating on. They were
doesn't matter
up
who you were
on inferior teams. I mean, they were beating up on the bottom feeders. Of the league,
told
man.
you that loss yesterday took away from everything they just did. Absolutely took away from it.
It doesn't take away from it.
Does.
They're the best of the worst. Okay, if you lined up, if you had a playoff of all the crap teams in the NFL, the worst teams, the Dolphins would win the Super Bowl of that.
Oh, that whole group?
Yes, the Dolphins win the Super Bowl of mediocrity, okay?
Oh, look at you.
That's what they get.
Look at you now. Look at you all of a sudden. You've been waiting for almost 3 hours to really get rolling.
No, I just need something like that's worth watching, which is why they need to bench this guy. That game, by the way, last night, impossible to watch. They're not an enjoyable product to watch.
They didn't look very good, did they?
No, they didn't, Joe.
You have 5 first downs in
You
3
had to
quarters.
call that thing.
5 first downs.
You're freezing your ass off in that booth. Bo next to you.
I just so that third quarter, we've had some stinkers of third quarters. I'm sure I got a list of. I'm guessing our writers all had a chance to ask what's going on when you guys come out. This happened more than once this year at halftime. You guys come out and just get pounded in the third quarter.
Maybe the defense got together at halftime and was like, "What are we doing? We're not scoring any points. It's over."
You sound like Bo. You know, Joe. After a while, the defense likes looking. Well, these guys can't do anything. We got to start taking some chances.
Well,
anyway,
isn't that human nature?
160 yards of offense for Pittsburgh, and not 20 yards, minus 20 yards for the Dolphins. And I was like, where'd that 20? And I go, oh, that's Tua running backwards on a sack by our former teammate.